The market finally got some data to digest today, and initially it sent rates lower. But after traders got a second look at it, it pushed those interest rates right back up. Very quick 2, 3 minutes of what happened in the marketplace today, how it affected interest rates, and what we could potentially be looking at the next couple days. So CPI came out today. Initially, the overall feeling is the numbers came in a little bit lower. You're seeing that all over the headlines. What they're not telling you is once you peel back the onion a little bit and you look at Supercore, that number actually went up, meaning that the Fed is going to have their eye on that number. And are they going to be really pressed to lower interest rates at an aggressive pace, which is what the market is hoping for? Well, not necessarily. And that's why you saw the brakes be put on later in the afternoon. You saw interest rates down this morning, but unfortunately, banks don't really issue pricing till about 10, 11 o'clock. By that time, traders had digested that, looked at that, peeled back that onion a little bit, and we had basically a very flat day in the 10-year Treasury. However, as the day moved on, we saw that actually there's a little bit more of a sell off. Overall, what do I think it means? This was the first piece of data that we've gotten in about 3 weeks. Although inflation seems to be at bay, it is still remaining. So that means I think the traders are going to be trying to find the bottom and the ceiling of where this 10-year Treasury could be. I think the floor is about 3.95. And I think the high side is about maybe 4.025, something like that, maybe 4.1. And I think we're going to be trading in that area until maybe the government opens and we get some new information. Something to note about that is we may see the government next week really ramp up the pace of opening because come November 1st, food stamps are going to be out. That is huge. That is going to affect so many Americans. I think it's over 30 million Americans. And I don't think anybody wants that political time bomb. So I expect and anticipate next week something to be resolved. So put your seatbelt on. Again, you like these rates? Lock these valleys, ride those peaks. All right, y'all. Have a great weekend. Cheers.